All right, so our next show match is between Darkysh and Dreamer. A ZVP between two A-rank players. Map will be Dominio Azul, Spanish for blue demon. One of the maps in our tournament pool. 3-player map. We got Dreamer, bottom right. And we got Darkysh playing under the handle NC_underground. On top. My apologies in advance. Anytime a player is black color, I can't see it very well on the minimap, so we end up missing a good 20% of everything that happens in the game. Because I basically observe using the minimap. My mouse cursor doesn't travel outside of the minimap, and I don't use keyboard scrolls or the mouse scroll much. I kind of like observing like this. So a pool first. And a gateway. Anytime you play on a new map as Protoss, you sort of want to get your ling tight wall correctly, if it's possible to do that on strike.
Yeah, hopefully Dreamer practiced it a bit, because it is really hard to get it down.
He doesn't strike me as someone who checks out the map. Most
Oh,
people,
really?
I don't think, do. No, you know, I've noticed Koreans do, but it's probably because they were. Well, you know what? This is a sponsored show match too. I was gonna say they check out the map preview, and I've seen them do it on stream before they play a new map. But foreigners, no, I think they just play it.
So still blocking that hatch, and he wants to put it down too, because he has enough. Okay. 6 lings. And the Overlord sees that there's just one Zealot. There may be some trouble here at the wall. He may be testing his wall skills, just what we were talking about. Quick, throw down the forge.
Okay, so it looks like he should be good. This was a nice way to wall in.
It seems like he wasn't so sure of himself though, because he threw up that pylon behind it.
Or he was so intensely focused on what's going on and wanted to make a pylon within sight. I know I used to do that quite a bit.
That's quite a few lings, so he's missed out on a lot of drones that he could have had to try to make something happen. You can see it's 18-10 right now. That's a huge economic lead for Dreamer.
What does Zerg want to do? Do you expand again?
Yeah, I mean, you could have got a third base, or even just made drones instead of lings. He's going Zergling speed, so I'm not sure. And Lair, I mean, Lair sounds good, but Zergling speed, I'm not so sure what he can do, because he's already seen that the wall is going to be tight.
Yeah, you see a few Zealots, see the forge and a cannon. There's a small gap. Could get a lot of Zerglings and try to attack that gateway.
With the cannon, I don't think so. If he moves out though, and he sees it with an Overlord, does he make the move? Uh,
Keeping an eye on the Zealots where they're
oh, and
moving.
they're going into the wall. He's going through.
You got in.
Okay. What a play. The man with the plan. So many more lings because
Yeah.
now he knows he's gotten through.
I don't see Dreamer holding this.
He was in such a good position. He just shouldn't have moved out with those zealots. With the overload right there to see.
I think he might put down another gateway if he loses that.
And that will wall. Yeah, but it's too much. The Zerglings will break through everything. Yeah.
What do you know, man?
The Zergling play comes through. The victory for Underground, game 1.
I think he knew his opponent was going to move out with the Zealots. It's a good read on the situation, maybe.
He did. I love the patience, how he waited over there, and he saw that they were moving out further and further, getting close to his natural, and he had more lings coming. He was going to be fine.
God, everything is so dark on my screen. I try to brighten it up, but I can't see shit. Game 2 is on D's E-Ray. Same author of the map last game, Freakling. Brought you ASL for ladder maps like Roadkill, Reap the Storm, Inner Coven, and there's other ones that I always forget. Some spores are located at the front to help spread creep if you're Zerg, so that you can wall in. Destroying these spores does not open up space, like where they're situated. You can sort of see this round object, and that would be a doodad, I believe it's called.
Scientific doodad.
I think the way that he set this up is unique, and map makers had never like spread creep in this manner before. Don't know enough to talk about it, but it's cool. This map has a backdoor expansion, so it sort of gives rise to different kinds of games. And there are these sprites around.
Cut off vision, huh?
Yeah, you got it. Might make things a little bit more interesting. This is a older version of the map. It has been recently updated. I believe the Russian distances are a tad longer, even though the Russian distances on this map conform to the Russian distances of Neosilphid, if I'm not mistaken. And mappers always use current ladder maps, which a lot of the meta is based on, and people are used to playing a lot, as sort of like, you know, a standard or whatever for pro maps.
Sure.
And more OV spots, I believe, have been included.
Oh, so the back natural has a gas too.
Yes.
I feel like that's gotta be good for the Protoss, and just go like 8 gate, 2/2 upgrades, never move out, and just mass up a giant army with Templar.
I think a Hydra bus would be more difficult on this map, maybe.
Yeah.
And that could be interesting. Now, if you don't make a link tight wall, you could get screwed over.
Yeah, you didn't say anything about the Ling Bust. Ling Bust still gonna be a 100% win if you can get through that wall there.
Darkysh is found. Well, I guess you can call this his third at 12 o'clock.
It's really far away.
Yeah, I'm not sure if 9 o'clock, there's another expansion there with gas, is the same distance as that one there. It might be a little bit, yeah, 12 o'clock might be a little further away.
He's going the same style though. A lot of lings. That's a ton of lings. I'd put down 2 cannons. There it is, 2 cannons immediately.
$20 probes to 15 drones.
He hasn't seen the 12 o'clock yet, right? So he doesn't even know it's there.
No, I feel like this Zealot was maybe going to do a little bit more scouting. Not sure if he was looking for a third with it or not.
Alright, so same thing. He's going the Zergling speed with the lair.
Are we going to make a Stargate? Yeah, we need to see what's going on this map. Playing on a newer map, PvZ probably makes you a bit nervous. It's like, where is he expanded? How many times is he expanded?
And he's going Spire.
Good area behind the naturals to do some muta harass.
Yeah, that does look a little bit painful there.
You do have this space to try to defend. Now, from what I heard, you can't take that away from Zerg players. The ability to harass naturals. I think it's in all the popular ladder maps like Polypoid, Eclipse, Fighting Spirit, Sylphid. There's this like area behind the naturals that Mutas can harass, and it's probably very important in ZVT.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's one of the biggest parts of it.
Alright, so we're just going to do some scouting and harass with the Corsair. I wonder if this is everything the Dreamer expected. Other than losing your Corsair to the 2 Scorch.
Run. I really like all the upgrades that Dreamer is getting right now. He's got
Well-
Zealot rigs almost done. He's working towards getting Storm. He's got +1 almost finished. So if it looks like it's going to line up, he can start +2 immediately.
So he's going to discover that you can't actually move through that space. And sadly, he's going to take out his forge. Want to welcome minerals? I think.
Question mark? Ah, these zealots are gonna run away from the mutas. It's too much firepower.
Oh, we got a lot of Hydralisk out now.
Where's this? Okay, DT's first. There's still no storm coming.
I feel like it's a big deal we lost the gateway there.
He's got 3 more coming. I mean, I think it'll be fine. Just I'm really worried about the storm not being made right now. I feel like the storm needs to have been made before the first High Templar this term. Yeah, now he just finally started storm. So he's made 3 High Templar before he even started storm. Like I understand the aspect of gaining energy, but it just makes me feel like it's a little bit dangerous.
Not sure what the Zerglings are supposed to do there.
I mean, I guess they saw the comp of the army a bit, to maybe try to give him a warning of what he should build. Is that
He
a
went in
DT
there with the
going in at
mutas
12?
too. Yeah.
Oh, it's completely scattered. It's gonna die. That's too bad. At least it sees that there's a drone there looking to take a 4th. So, I mean, Protoss, he's getting, that's the +2. He's getting Dragoon range, and he's starting to add in goons, which is good because there's lurkers coming. I mean, he's going to need obs if he's going to do some sort of death push with these High Templar that he's stacked energy on, which is great. He's going to have tons of storms. I could see that working. I could see it happening. Also, if you just look at like 50 versus 36, that's awesome, but the 50 is stuck on 2 bases. So without the prospect of a 3rd, like he's got to push out and get a 3rd, or he's got to push out and do, like a death push to take out a lot of the Zerg's economy and army or something.
These Corsairs are doing some work. And we got engagement.
Big storm on the top right. Okay, so he sees the lurkers. Will he run back into the base? Yes.
Yeah. Get the hell out of there.
I mean, that did not go badly for him. I think he traded pretty well, and he didn't let the lurkers do a ton of damage to his army, like without obs. It's just the mining's getting tight now.
A contain could be pretty effective.
It seems like it would be from the with Overlord's giving vision.
It's not easy to see lurkers on a Ash World tile set. They blend in.
It's just a piece of lava, my friend. Don't mind that.
I think the Ash World tie set is like dedicated to Zerg, according to the storyline or something. Might be wrong about that.
Okay, so Zerg's got his 4th up and running. It's got a decent amount of drones there. it's going to be really hard to push down the ramp and get all of these derpy dragoons to do what he wants.
Here we go.
Making his move. Okay, that storm hits nothing. That storm does pretty good. Good
Oh,
job
man.
of keeping the observer alive, but look at those Scourge hunting it down. And the backup ones comes out now and it gets sniped. I think. See, that's the really hard part of the control. Lurkers coming in closer because all the observers been sniped. He's got to go back up the ramp.
Oh no, man.
No, not like this. Not into the direct line of fire. I think we're going to see a GG. Yeah. Oh,
No
no.
GG.
Yikes. That was tough.
Game 1 goes to Darkysh. I don't know what the effective counter to a good contain is. Drops?
Yeah,
I don't
it
think
really
you recall
seems-
Berserk, right?
That would be too much gas, especially on 2 base.
Shout out to Is This Discord for joining the voice chat.
Hello, guys.
What's going on?
I feel like somebody chucked
I just
something
woke
right
up.
now. Oh, that's what it was. (2-0) for Darkysh. Game 3 is on Eclipse. Big shout out to Dreamer for joining the chat. Dreamer is a big fan of newer maps and can't get enough of them. If you have a new map that you want Dreamer to test out, get in touch with him. He's very enthusiastic about playing on newer maps. I'm being sarcastic, folks. But he has been very generous and played most of our new maps, I think.
I mean, Dreamer, your name is Dreamer. You gotta play the new maps. Help out those dreaming map makers, like Minerals.
Yeah. I know it's tough because you're playing ladder maps all the time and specific ones. There's certain ones that people video. And playing on a newer map, yeah, it's not easy. But we got to keep the map making scene alive.
Let's see what happens here because each game, okay, he's going Forge first instead of Gateway first, and the opponent's gone Zerglings with lots of Zerglings and then Zergling speed. So let's see if we get something different this time. He's going Forge first.
I wonder why he's going Forge first.
I mean-
Going Gateway first when your opponent makes a hatchery first is effective, right?
Yeah, it can be good to get in and pressure drones and everything, but I think the last 2 times the opponent went some sort of 12 pool, right?
Right. That makes sense. And that's why he's making a forge first.
Oh, the cannon rush. We were talking about this. He's cheesy. He's an awful person. He
Oh,
should
look
feel
at that
bad.
targeting behind the mineral line. Nicely done by Darkysh. Is it going to be enough? Is he going to sneak a drone back there? Do you just give up on that expansion, Zerg? What's Darkysh's
No,
response?
I bet you he'll throw down a couple sunkens. Yeah.
The race is on.
Countering with some Zerglings might do okay as well. How's the cannon doing at the natural for Protoss?
That's going to be important because Darkysh is just
Oh,
going to
look!
attack.
I know he loves to make Zerglings, so yeah, I think he's just he may not keep his hatchery, or he may, but he's going to win with the Zerglings, I think.
The cannon wasn't even attacking the sunken, just the creep colony.
They're gonna run right by.
I think the 2 probes are blocking it.
He needs to use those probes to block off the ramp. Fully seal it up.
It seems like he did okay right there. You know, I didn't think that it was gonna work, but it did.
You know, like, if he had made his pylon here, he could have gotten 1 or 2 more cannons in there. I'm not sure if the original plan was just to make 1 cannon, or a drone was like headed there and he kind of like quickly made a pylon.
Okay, so Dreamer's still going really quick cybernetic score with all things considered, the fact that he lost a cannon and 2 pylons. So let's see what he chooses to go out of this, whether it's Stargate quickly or you know, maybe he'll go Citadel in for DTs.
There goes the scouting probe. There goes the den.
I'm still not sure how much information that scouting probe got back there, because all he did was just kind of sneak in and then get wrecked.
Yeah.
Without being able to see the den or really much of anything.
I know he put down the den after it died, so it wasn't given away. But the den's made at the natural, not the main, and you kind of question the intention there. From what I've heard, it just helps as like a blocking building, but apparently it was canceled, and I have no idea what's going on there. Was it a fake den? Because it was made immediately after a probe dies, and I think you still have vision there for like, what, like 2 seconds after your probe dies? So my guess is it was supposed to fake Dreamer out. And he's canceled and made a Spire. What are these 3 drones doing?
Oh, he's gonna do a sunken push from the front. Oh, guys.
Big shout out
maybe
to
he's not.
Minerals. Thanks for joining us. Did you send him
I
back?
have seen sunken pushes pushing up against outside of Protoss
Do you
recently.
mean like
I
make a
thought he was
hatchery outside?
Yeah.
And then, like, send
Yeah,
us?
and
Oh, that's
contain.
old school, man. Like I remember those days. Are people still doing that?
It's coming back though.
It's awesome. Just, I guess, in a more systematic way.
And it
back in the
worked.
day. Oh, it used to be shitty because you make spores and you like put lurkers, and it's very hard to break as Protoss.
All right, we see the standard macro play coming up here from Underground. Third gate, fourth gate coming up from Dreamer with the Templar tech. We see +1 attack and carapace for the Zerg, as well as Protoss. +1 is about to finish for these speed zealots running across the map. Doesn't seem to have too much to answer to that, aside from looks like 2 Sunkens. Unit-wise, oh, mutas are popping now. Should be able to hold this. Curious what kind of damage he's going to pull. Not a ton of zealots. Got 2 more units coming up behind. Yeah, totally getting deflected here.
I thought he
Not
had a
even
better
taking
block with his hatchery, but I think it's not.
Yeah, so this is definitely working out in the Zerg's favor. He's lost. Zerg has lost what, 3 drones, 2 Sunkens, to a whole group of zealots. His hatchery just finishing. Yeah, Zerg's gonna be powering up here soon. Storm just starting, as well as +1 armor with +2 attack from Protoss.
Archon? What you doing, Dreamer?
He's trying to fight those mutas.
I like Dreamer's double forge play. The power upgrades going. Is there 2 Hydra Dents for Zerg?
Let's check.
Yes. Okay, I thought I saw one at the top as well. A little bit of damage done with these Mutalisks and then running back. Mutalisks, of course, not here to end the game, but just pick off some probes, get off some scouting intelligence, and grab some High Templars. Doing tonight, gentlemen?
Fine and dandy.
Good, good.
And a little sexy.
Ooh,
Rawr.
better keep your social distance, buddy.
Wah,
Any
wah,
gate, we
wah.
got five gateways dropping from Protoss, and Zerg is getting a ton of upgrades right now. A +2 attack is finishing for Zerg. Here in range finishing for Protoss, with +2 attack coming behind it.
Protoss is getting some good upgrades too. I'm be interested to see how soon he wants to throw down a third, or if he wants to try to make a push, because it seems like the time is coming where he's going to make a decision. We see a robo go down, so he's hedging towards some lurkers potentially being out there too.
It's like Protoss going to grab the third butt beater, jumping on top of it. Good unit composition from Dreamer. I like that there is an Archon in there. Some people are don't want to get Archons too early because they want the storms, but Archons are very good defense versus the Mutalisks. Third base getting denied. Kill from Dreamer. Good storm. Managed to grab a Templar, waste a few storms, but only 2 mutas get away.
Oh, he's gonna supply block him. There it is.
That's annoying. Supply blocked the Zerg for a second, but Dreamer is supply blocked himself.
I wonder if Darkysh is being too aggressive.
I don't think he knows that word.
I don't think he's being too aggressive. I mean, kind of threw his vetoes there, but we got an engage going on here. Haven't seen any storms come up yet. Not enough Hydras to storm. And Hydra's running into the third of the Protoss.
Will they get a cancel?
In your dreams, man.
It has enough health. He's fine.
In your Zergy dreams. Yeah, I like the good number of Zealots and Dragoons. And I think he's got one Templar.
Lurker upgrade started for our Zerg player.
He's got a
Protoss going
fourth.
with +3 already.
Nice.
Beginning.
Great upgrades.
Yeah, this patrolling Dark Templar up at the top is a really good play, denying the expansion. Also, when it gets thrown up, Zerg is expanding at the bottom. I think in the top right position on Eclipse, expanding towards the bottom is probably more comfortable.
Is he working towards Hive yet so he can get some Defilers out and maybe Dark Swarm some Lurkers?
Oh, Hive, I've been looking to see if he's going to be getting drop anytime, because he did get his speed pretty quickly. See Dark Archon energy be an upgrade. Any Archon still on the map
Sweet.
yet? Wait, no, is that the Templar energy? I can't tell.
Pretty sure it's the Templar.
Okay.
God, that's all excited for nothing minerals.
We're base up and running strongly for Dreamer. Zerg is really big. He has more workers than Protoss does. He's catching up on supply. Has a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of hatchery. 4 gases soon.
Me
Plus 2
Protoss.
carapace.
Me move across the map.
Finish.
It's a
That's
nice
a
little
ton.
defense.
Ton of lurkers here. How many observers does Dreamer have in his army?
2
Just 2.
very slow ones.
That's not enough.
2 very vulnerable.
But if he
Observers, but-
attacks the space,
Yeah, he does have an Archon though with it, and that you can get hover your.
Oh, I don't know
observers
about
above your-
this. I don't know about this streamer.
I think
He's gonna
this
be able
seems
to pull
good.
this off. I think he's gonna be able to pull this off.
Oh, Dreamer, you're
in a
kicking
couple
some
minutes.
ass there, buddy.
Yeah. Deciding to Scourge. Yeah, Dreamer definitely caught him off guard there.
I'd like to
He
see him
wasn't
take a
ready for
fourth
that.
too. While he's doing this, maybe set down some pylons and try to get some cannons up.
Yeah, it's always a good idea as a Protoss. Once you start attacking and pushing across the field, send some probes out. And if you do some damage, you should be comfortable. Especially when you attack and you bank a lot of minerals like this. How many gateways do we have up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 gateways.
9
Plus 3
gateways.
attack on Protoss, plus 2 armor.
We got a lot of dragoons.
Strong, it's strong gateway units for sure at this point in the game.
A lot of
Attack about
dragons.
17.
What if you just make a shit ton of Zerglings against this Protoss unit composition?
Would probably work.
Do we have Hive? Oh, we're getting Hive.
Looks like Dreamer's having a problem getting supply blocked. The Protoss players out there, I would suggest later in the game like this, if you get supply blocked, just drop 4 pylons.
Yeah,
Don't screw around with dropping 1 at a time. That was really good advice that I got when I was playing this game. Dreamer's 4th going up.
2, 3 upgrades for Mr. Dreamer. Almost maxed out. I think Zerg needs to buy time.
And Zerg's getting cracklings. Zerg's drop is also started to upgrade as well. Zerg has some really, really good upgrades. Really good defense in his 4th base as well, but Dreamer pushing down into all of these lurkers. 2 observers extremely vulnerable, but no Scourge there yet.
yeah, no units really at all to back up the
Yeah,
lurkers. He eliminated a lot of lurkers for free.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great that Dreamer's Zealots are caught behind, because they'd be getting kind of suicided right now. These Dragoons are doing work, pushing through here. No units from underground.
Ooh, two high Templar going down to a lurker there.
And you know what? It still might not matter. I don't think he can hold this.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
players
looks like
been
GG.
spending so much time building up defense in that specific area, and kind of got caught off guard there. Really need the Scourge to pick off those observers.
Okay,
in
so
the
he's
game.
got cracklings now. Did his upgrade finish? Yeah, he was just like a minute away from, I think, being able to do a lot of damage.
Didn't see Zerg make a lot of Hydralisks. Usually,
Dreamer's arm, half of his army is sleeping. It's like not doing anything to the left there.
Yeah. Strong units there, Archons. 2 Templars.
Okay.
Reinforcements
Yeah,
coming?
looks like this is going to be game here. Good upgrades from both players. And on top of them. Yeah.
Nice timed attack from Dreamer. Because I think if he had waited another minute or two, it might have been a different outcome.
Yeah, very well could have been. Good game.
Good job, my friends. Coming back.
GG is cool.
1-2. Darkysh is still up. Next game is on Fighting Spirit.
This best of 5 series?
Yes, sir. I could say that
Right.
definitively.
Going into game number 4. In the top left on Fighting Spirit. In the green, fighting for Ash, we have Sleepy Dreamer. It is not so sleepy goons. Wah, 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 wah. And in the bottom left is the grayish blue color. Coming at you live. Start with that Overlord. It is Darkysh, I believe. Is it Darkysh?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Despite some of our free-for-alls.
Overlord going in the correct position for our Zerg player.
Can you tell if they're going to make a gateway first or forge based on where they place their pylon in front of their natural or no?
I don't think so.
They're looking at it wrong this whole time.
It's really hard to tell in
Like, this looks like a forge opening to me, but apparently it's not.
Forge and the gateway are a part of the same wall. Players like forges, some players like to open with gateways.
What was the last game? It was a forge and 2 cannons behind the mineral line.
Yeah, he started way behind with that type of build. I think Minerals has the biggest part of this, which is that the Overlord's going to scout the natural immediately, which is going to give Darkysh a huge advantage in this game.
And he's going to see that it is a forge opening. I mean, he's not going to get any pressure early on. Curious to see if he's going to show his Overlord or not. Looks like he is going to be showing it, not really paying attention. He was scouted
Probe's
anyway.
already there. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna cannon him again.
Jesus, Dreamer, man.
Is this Icon?
Are you sure we aren't watching some grind boss play?
A Grindboss plays Terran, so he's snuck in a drone kind of, but it's getting harassed.
That's a good play there. You got to spam your drone all the way to the back. Good play there.
Oh, how come he canceled it and remade it?
Ooh, he needs to get another drone over there. You can actually attack it from the top left of the cannon in that little pocket. But he's not going to be able to defend this. It looks like the cannon's going to get up. Spawning pool just about to finish, so Lings are going to be started, and I think Lings can't hit that, so the cannon's, oh man, is it going to kill the cannon?
Yeah, it's definitely
Oh,
down.
that was so close.
I thought
No, it was gonna go down.
think it's 3 drones that kill a cannon.
You're
with
dead,
warping.
Dreamer, aren't you? Okay, this is his plan B. Build more cannons.
But 3 drones are trapped behind. Oh no, they're not. Story continues.
Yeah, that would have been sweet if he trapped some drones.
Zergling's moving out on me.
These are a lot of Zerglings.
We need more
Yeah,
probes, please. We need to block.
I feel like
It
he's
looks
trying to
like
go back there to me.
Second cannon might come up in time. He does defend this. No, I don't think
Wow.
that was, I don't
Nice.
think that was a successful cannon rush at all. He wasted a lot of money there and time.
I mean, the Zerg wasted a lot of money making lings too that are now not going to really do much.
He probably would have made lings anyway. You know, if you can just
Like
block
2
the
or
hatchery with
4.
a pylon. You can block the hatchery with a pylon and get the same 6 lings out. You know,
What's
maybe
the-
he could have pulled it off.
These guys Nexus though. How far along is that Nexus?
Welcome.
Just about to finish.
Okay, yeah, I think he's
Nice.
still. I think he's actually ahead still.
Yeah, I think I like his position. It's really not that bad.
Like he's not gonna die to these links. Sure, he loses those pylons, but I mean, if you look at the drone count,
Oh,
Would've
he's
been
supply
really nice.
blocked though.
Really good for Protoss if those drones that were behind the mineral line were like stuck back there. That would have been
yeah,
having to jump them over. But that was a good response from Zerg.
Got a little
Drones
party
up
here.
nicely, though.
Thanks everyone for joining. Wysuck, A-Bug, Soren,
It's crazy how
Minnows.
long I've played this
Yo,
game.
yo.
and
Is this Discord?
You're still learning things every day. I thought it was 3 drones that would kill a warping cannon, and he just pipes the floor with 2.
I thought he wasn't gonna get Zergling speed, but then he did. Super late. He's still gonna get it.
Yeah, you have to, because it looks like he's wanting to go like a Mutatech here. Yeah. Or maybe it's
Ah, you're
just
right.
Forge, but I would go for Mutatech here. Because Protoss' tech is going to be a little behind. Well, no, he's already getting Stargate. I figured Protoss would be further behind after that rush, but that does not appear to be the case.
He must have been pumping probes the whole time. No problem.
yeah, that's the weird thing with ZVT and ZVP. I feel like some people have a difficult time understanding is just because the Protoss or the Terran throws away a lot of stuff, if the Zerg makes attacking units instead of drones, it doesn't really matter. Like killing SCVs and probes doesn't have nearly the same impact as killing drones or denying drones.
X right there. Yeah, probes are pretty. I mean, yeah, it's more in the mirror matchups when probes and SCVs are sensitive early on in the game.
We see a difference here from the last couple of games where he was going immediately into Zealot speed. Instead, this game he went immediately into Templar archives. So maybe he's going to go for a very early storm. I don't know what that would mean, but maybe he thinks that he's going to pressure him, do some sort of Hydra bust, which he's not. He's going for mutas.
Looks like Protoss has he's got a cannon in his main and his natural to defend his stairs. Curious kind of muta control we're gonna see. Those mutas can they can fight a cannon and some corsairs. Gotta make the right decisions with your moves.
Has he gone
Or-
muted? I don't see.
No mutas yet.
He's going Hydras.
Maybe for the Corsair, he just got some screwed.
Right.
Oh no. Oh nice.
DDT.
Oh, what the hell? Move him far away, man.
I think, yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he started moving them, but
Just a little to the right. You notice that? Never mind.
it's these times when you're Zerg that you're like, the Overlord just feels like it moves like a last across the
Maybe sniping off this DT, trying
the
to take off
DT.
the forward, and then Protoss is going to be able to defend this though. Storm's about to finish.
Yeah, I was about to say that was worth it to lose that DT because they gave his cannons more time to finish. Storm's
I
about
agree.
done. Zerg's not busting this.
He only has one Templar though, and only has one Storm.
The Templars just
He's
popped
about to
out.
have 6 cannons.
But
Dreamer's watching, by the way.
Oh, that's a Templar dead for nothing.
It's not looking good for you, Dreamer.
What's his gateway? He's got two gateways? Okay, yeah.
I like that the Zerg's following up with lurkers this time for a lurker contain.
Yeah.
Sorry, my stream
Dream-
lagged out on me. I just saw he has more than 2 gateways. Just
Dreamer's
wanted to
getting his, Drew's getting his Templar energy already. Is it common to get it this early?
Protoss is fine here. He's got a lot of speed.
I don't think getting Templar energy is this common this early. Yeah, I don't think that's a
What?
normal thing.
Why is he- No. Yeah, it's not.
It's really smart to get
Does
it
he not
early.
have
because-
Zilla legs done?
He
He
does.
does, doesn't
They're
he?
done. They're done.
He should just go kill these, push him off his forge.
He needs another round of Zealots before he can fight that.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it was like
He might think
look
like
at-
more.
push him off, you run back, you push him off, you run back.
But you'll lose them in the meantime. There's a lot of units that are just waiting to pounce on him as soon as he goes out.
There's not though. There's not a lot of units right
Yeah, they are. Look
I
at
mean, there's
look
only
across
4
the
Zealots,
bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
just
He
went
needs to move
into
out, too, though, 'cause
lurkers.
That lurker contain is gonna be a
Could
problem.
move
See,
out,
now you
but
can't use the Zealots
he
at
doesn't know
all.
what's out there.
So
It's a dark world, my friend.
you didn't want to lose that +1 upgrade going on armor.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
I think that can't a sunken outrange the cannon a little bit.
No,
It's based
What, not-
at like an angle.
not whenever you're building them up like this.
Ooh, 2
I mean,
stars.
now
Have you
he's
seen-
like, you have to
Have you
get
seen
reavers.
there's like a sunken glitch. If you spam it, it can shoot across the map. Have you seen that?
What? I'm sure that's not a thing anymore.
It is. They did. I think Flash or Larva did it in ASL last season.
What?
Yeah. I think Firebat Hero has a how-to video of doing it. You have to like spam attack click, and it's attacking something, and it can attack like off screen across the map.
Okay,
You have to like do it at the right.
You need to
precise
link this
time.
video to us so we can all see it because I've never heard of that. Ox can
It's really
stream
hard
it.
to do. It's really hard to do and not effective, but there's a chance
It's,
that
it's
it'll.
not for TQ members.
Something you do whenever something got away on 1 HP and you gotta,
a
snipe
siege,
it, right?
a siege tank that's really far away. You can actually snipe it if you like a 1 in 10 chance.
Alright,
Or
so
some-
our observer is about to come out. We just have a few Hydralisks to target it. But I don't think he's got enough to hold push
No.
Protoss.
Yeah, I don't think.
He should be
Protoss
sending
break it
everything
out,
he's
I don't
got,
know.
if it's not.
Ooh,
Yeah, Protoss should
good
break
storm
it
there.
out. Now Protoss breaks out on the map and it's kind of scary.
I feel
Might have
like,
been better.
yeah, he should have kept making units and sending everything he had there, right? Because that's kind of like,
Yeah,
Might have been better
I
to
don't really
make-
know why you would make a hatchery there and then just.
Now these lurkers right here are getting some value out of them.
if they were
Might have been
placed
better
a
to make
little.
the hatchery outside of the ramp.
Yeah, that's kind of weird if you're not all in. Does anybody remember IEM New York back in 2014 StarCraft? Whenever Life was just making hatcheries outside the Protoss main and kept losing them.
Mm.
That's
I
what
like the
they're
idea of
doing.
making it outside of the bridge. Yeah, that could have been much more effective.
Could have, if it was outside the bridge, you probably would have caught him off guard more as well. Little lurker here, poking and prodding.
Gets a lot of done.
What, that one lurker?
Yeah. I don't know if it got any
Zerg's
damage
on.
on those goons, but it did. It paid for
Or-
itself.
His name was Stanley and he lived.
He's on 4 bases right now.
So he's
I have
on
his
is it
starting.
8 gates. I think 8 gates now. Yeah. But Zerg has a 4th base, so I think it all
If we-
comes down to whether or not Protoss can hold on to this 3rd.
If we look at the
I
Zerg's
think-
position, he's outside of his ramp. I'm curious why he's holding outside of his ramp instead of inside of his ramp. Seems like that'd be, and then like up his ramp at 6.
Right.
But Protoss is getting pretty big.
Zerg doesn't really have
Well-
enough to hold both positions because there's
Right.
2 ways to run around on this map, and he'd have to be able to hold both the 12 o'clock and the bridge.
Mhm.
Which I feel like he still could though, because the 12 o'clock is a ramp, so it's not, it's not like the whole Protoss army can just come down.
Plus
But
moving
yeah,
out with about. and
The problem with this is the middle is very difficult to defend with lurkers because the Protoss can just pull back, run around, pull back, run around. Nice.
You don't see a lot of Templars with Green's army yet. Totally stashed away in the cannons. But yeah, Zerg has a huge defensive position with a ton of lurkers. I only see like 2 or 3 observers.
No upgrades.
Hopefully
Sometimes
Zerg
Dreamer
can
might just
drop.
run around it here, or he'll attack from the side, which also works.
Gotta snipe those observers. Where's the Scourge? Gauge going on here.
His units are kind of
Protoss is kinda
spread
running
out,
through
right?
everything.
Yeah, I would like to see the goons target the lurkers a little bit better. These lings are soaking up a lot of damage for the lurkers. Ling lurker combination is very, very strong.
Like I get as Zerg, you want to spread out your units a bit so they don't all get stormed.
Oh yeah.
But it also allows Protoss to like gradually kill big chunks of your army until you have nothing.
Yeah, Dreamer did a good job not running into massive workers there and just kind of slowly pushing in.
From the sides, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting a
Yeah,
lot of
he has
compliments,
good
streamer.
idea.
You better appreciate this. The Protoss is watching this, by the way.
Don't like it.
Yeah, he's
Don't
down.
like it. PJ is called.
Yep.
Game 4 goes to Dreamer.
Yeah,
And the score to 2-2.
again, the matchup's really strange.
Yeah.
I think the Protoss is way behind from a failed cannon rush, but
Yeah, what
When
the
you make-
hell?
but when you make like 8 lings, was it 8 lings or 6 lings? I don't remember.
It felt
you
like
make-
8. Might have been
Yeah, anytime
6.
the Zerg makes more than 2 lings, it feels like they're behind.
Dreamer says, I don't need many Templars. There you have it, my friends.
To be honest, when I off race, I don't like playing Templar tech that much either.
Every Zerg's dream to play against a Protoss that doesn't make many Templars.
Templars are coming back nowadays, especially Protoss versus Terran. See a lot of them in the shuttles, but in the top right is the green Protoss. We have Dreamer. Series life on the line. And then in the bottom left as the gray blue, it is Darkysh.
Come on, guys. We need sound effects.
Wow.
Dreamer showing off his 550 APM spamming.
Better calm down there, bud.
He's getting ready to cannon rush, apparently, so he needs to warm up.
You cannon rush every game. It's like a mind game in and of itself.
Dreamer likes to get the Templar energy spell and really focus on the storms he casts so he doesn't have to get too many Templars.
Yeah, what's with that anyways? He gets the Templar energy skill, but then he doesn't make like more than like 4 or 5 at a time.
Well, that's his defense. You make sure that you cast very good storm spells. Which I think it's hard to say if they're good or not, because it all depends if your opponent like moves out of the storm field or whatever.
Well, the thing is about not having many Templars like that, though. If you don't have a Dark Archon to support, and you just come pick off a Templar or two, and that's all you have, you lose. Because a lot of good Zergs do that.
Yeah, if a Zerg has a healthy economy, they're okay trading out like 5 or 6 mutas to kill all your Templar, because
They're
They're very
okay
hard to
trading
control.
10 12 mutants to pick off 4 or 5 high Templar.
yeah, even that, like then they just their Hydras can just out micro you.
Yeah.
Because the only reason Zerg doesn't have
Oh my
doesn't like to
god.
just fight Protoss straight up is because of High Templar.
Was you trying it again? Oh, I killed a drone.
I don't know. But he got a drone.
That's not worth it.
You don't want to lose that probe though. Keep it for
No.
scouting.
We got the shot out first. I think this drone wins if it gets the
Drone,
first
yeah.
shot. Yeah.
I feel like Darkysh goes pool first against Dreamer because of the cannon rushing. And that's why maybe Dreamer gets the Forge first to really like put his opponent on the edge.
A lot of Zergs get pull first nowadays.
Yeah.
Just to hold off, because a lot of Protosses actually like to, or they can, I should say, one gate expand with harassing zealots to your base. If you don't get a pull first, you're going to lose a lot of drones that way.
Also, you can deny the pylon that blocks your expansion with full first.
Right.
And
They
you know,
scout
some
you first,
programmers,
yeah.
some programmers say that pool first. I think Jadon said that a 12 pool or a 9 pool is a lot more effective. Like economically, you can get a lot more drones out if you go pool first. I remember Jadon talking about that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're dancing your drones around,
Right.
they're not mining, so why do you have them?
It's like it's the safest build as a Zerg.
Yeah, and that also keeps the Protoss from, if you do overpull, that keeps the Protoss from going Nexus before Forge.
Right.
That's another big issue why you do it. So you kind of hold off the one gate. It's because it's always a forward gate because they're gonna fast expand. It's always a forward gate like that. But if they do that forward gate and you go overpull, they have to sit at home. They have to make a forge. They have to make 2 zealots, and then they can build a nexus behind it. Because they can't let Lings by. If they let Lings by, the Protoss falls apart.
I think the Zergs just got really tired of me making 2 gates in the middle of the map and winning, so they make.
They're like, yeah, fuck that guy. I remember he's proxy gates me. So now, I remember back whenever, Forge Expand was, just coming out through the meta, and Zergs were like, well, if they're gonna do this, let's go 3 hatch and then pull. So they would actually double expand and then make a spawning.
Right. Good number of lings moving across the map. Slow lings. Like zealots are actually moving out south, and the lings are moving in up top.
Ooh.
Able to run in here.
See, this is gonna be bad for the Protoss. Zerg will be able to hold this off.
Yeah.
The link speed? No, we just okay.
Nice reaction from
just
Dreamer.
Jump right on top of the cannon.
No.
But there's
Yeah,
only
he's gonna
one
kill the
cannon for
cannon.
defense.
Oh, no,
Lose a
Zealot
bunch of
popped out.
probes.
He's got to kill like all these probes though.
Oh, the cannon does not get canceled either. Might be able to defend this. He's lost a bunch of probes. I
Hey,
felt
gosh,
like
there.
wasn't
That's
necessary.
good.
That was worth it for him. He got a bunch of probes and lost mining time, right?
Oh yeah, and he pulled the zealots back.
He didn't kill any zealots though.
He pulled the zealots
Sure, he
back. They
stays
were
a
moving.
zealot,
in.
but does he even have his spire's not even done?
Oh.
His spire's not even half done. He doesn't have Hydra.
Here we
He's
go.
forcing to make a bunch more lings just to defend himself.
Like, I
Speed.
thought that's what Protoss does with Zealots. They want to cause, like, lost mining time or force Zerglings being made or kill a
Well,
drone
he's
or
still-
2.
It's okay that he pulled back though, because he forced Zerglings to be made again just to defend. That's what these Zerglings are doing
Right.
the sweeping to look for the
Best defense is offense.
yeah. So, yeah, I think Protoss is still totally fine.
Dreamer says fucking Zerglings ruined game again.
Welcome to
It's-
Protoss.
I don't know about the third mineral only from Zerg though. Don't you want to get
I'm
something
for
with
it.
gas?
Text just finishing up.
Minerals is a lot more important than gas in the early game for
All right.
It's also a great defensive position to rally to as well.
Is it Terran that wants the third with the gas?
yeah.
more?
Zerg always wants third gas on their third base
Greedy
against
bastards.
Terran. Against Terran, Terran doesn't really need gas.
Yeah, Protoss doesn't mind as much. You can do this. See, this map is really tough for PvZ, in my opinion, as Protoss. Getting that third base is freaking hard, man.
Yeah.
I had a huge lead against a B-rank Zerg. Huge lead. And because he was able to take these 3 bases right here and the one he's about to take, and it was actually these same positions right here. I could not secure my third base, even though I did a lot of damage. I held off all his attacks. He just kept pumping, man.
It's so hard.
Yeah, you almost have to make it do a 2-base timing on this map because otherwise you're forced to defend both your natural and your third on the high ground. And this is a double ramp map, so
Yeah.
it's hard to get a third.
You know, like sometimes, you know, Protoss will take the mineral only right there, but then you don't have a third gas like you need. So they want to take the base below it.
I
But
feel
it's
like Protoss just
hard to
have go
hold.
for the natural on the other side, the other natural on the other side, like either the 11 o'clock or the 5 o'clock.
Cannons on top of ramps.
You would take that one before the one below you? I'd say that's farther
Maybe.
away, isn't it?
Maybe. I
think
don't know.
as a
I'm not a
Protoss, you
Protoss player,
can-
but
Protoss, you can get away with a farther away expand if you get cannons on top of a ramp early on. If you're lucky enough to get it, it's really hard.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I had to pump cannons and then put 2 high Templar at each base, and I just
Try to double expand.
it took too many units away from me though.
what's Protoss push here? He's got what? Why am I seeing double Protoss ground weapon upgrades?
I like how Dreamer upgrades. And we got a second forge, I believe, now. being made. Thank you, Tara, for the raid. And hopefully I can set you up in a Showmatch soon, my friend.
Yo, what up, Terror?
All right, welcome everybody. We are in game 5 in a best of 5 between Darkysh and Dreamer on Polypoid.
So this is
Drones
the
drones
main
moving across the
side.
map to trade the 4th base of Zerg.
Yeah, this is a little scary for Protoss now. Zerg's got a third
It's
up and
getting
running.
big.
Yeah. Like I don't know what he's got coming. He's got a lot of goons coming. But he's got to
Goon
get a
rain.
pretty heavy timing.
Goon
Has
rain.
he got +2 about to finish? Does he have +1 currently?
Correct, yeah.
He does. So I think he's just gonna try and move out with a bunch of
Oh,
zealots and goons here. Try to deny the 4th.
I like that Darkysh Dreamer goes for the double forge upgrade. Classic.
I think you have to for the +2 timing, right?
He could have grabbed a third by now, no?
Does he have an observer?
Ooh. I haven't seen any odds out yet.
Does he even have? Yeah, he's got one making, but
Alright, these lurkers are doing more damage than they should have.
yeah, Protoss really can't pull back that easily. Ooh. Yeah, that,
We'll
Okay,
have an observer.
go back to his gateways, please.
7th gateway. Finishing.
Okay, those are okay. But like, if he makes one gateway below that, then he blocks off 2 of his gateways from making any dragoons or high Templars or dark
There's
Templars.
Storm there. Great Storm. But he's
See,
attacking with
man,
dragoons.
lost a lot there.
Yeah, it looks like Zerg's gonna try to bust here. Could have another
And I
storm though.
would. I mean, he left a bunch of units hanging out there, and
Protoss has this. It's fine.
Well, I had confidence last game, but I don't know about this one. He set up a 4. Zerg already has 4 saturated bases. He's probably got 5, maybe 6 hatches. So
He's fine for this moment.
No, he's got 1, 2,
I believe
3,
in you.
4, 5, 6, 7 hatcheries right now. He's got 3 at his minerals only. Looks like.
and he's got mostly.
Oh shit.
Oh, grabbing the head High Templar. Oh, both of them.
Wake
two
up!
of them.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got mostly Dragoon army here. Like it's very difficult to move out of his natural with big gates.
Yeah, he should just kill that gateway.
Yeah, I
When
think he
he
just
wants
lets the
to.
2 go down, and then he tries to bust out, maybe make a round of Zealot. He's still making Dragoons. I don't.
Yeah, you make dragoons against this.
Probably just
Yeah,
trying to buy a
how do
little
you break
time.
out? How do you
Get
break
him
out
to-
Dragoons? They come out like 1 at a time.
No, he's got plenty of room now after that pylon died. See, he's gonna take out this other gateway. He's got all the room in the world now.
He's just waiting for another volley or two. Zerg is ahead in worker count. And
Zerg's way ahead.
yeah,
Way ahead. And he has a
He's
better
on the
position
slide.
right here.
looks like hatchery 7 and 8 going down. Maybe 9. With Hive Tech starting.
Nice micro.
Pushing out. Yeah, it's a good pick off some of those lurkers. Zerg really needs to grab these observers. I think that's a fault here.
I
He's
like how
picking
he's
those
trying to
zergs.
lure some units in and maybe get a
Get the
storm.
Get it!
Oh no!
Arm. Lost another high Templar.
These dragoons are really paying off for Dreamer though,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Their upgrades are good. He's got 2-1
Yes,
upgrades.
sir.
He needs to pull back though. He needs more Zealot.
yeah, you need a couple zealots. Like on the bottom side right here, he's wasting dragoons right now. You
I'm
gotta have
surprised he
a
got
couple
this far.
zealots.
Observers
Yeah,
down,
he
like,
shouldn't have.
high ground.
Not high
Oh,
ground.
the observer goes down. Alright, I can.
Who are you rooting for, man? Dreamer's watching this.
I'm rooting for the players to do the right moves. I don't like it.
A lot of crackling.
A lot of Zerglings out on the map for Zerg.
Oh, he doesn't have. I thought he had the crackling upgrade.
A Hive just
Why
finished.
is he going so heavily
He's
into?
got 9 hatch right now.
Like he trapped himself in, right? I feel like
Yep.
he
Yeah, I
was
thought he could have
Yeah,
moved out.
He's going masslings.
containing
He's gonna go all
himself.
in.
Yeah, he's got
and
adrenalines on the way.
He needs to grab a third now somehow.
I think at this
See,
point,
this is what I'm
Zerg
talking
is
about, though.
ahead.
It's so hard to grab that third.
I think he could have done it
Go ahead,
before.
you
He was just
nothing.
kind of waiting around a little bit.
These aren't even attack to be upgraded. Like these aren't even adrenaline. So. Does he
Yeah,
got
he's
a
gonna
probe
have,
coming down? Does he have a probe coming through? Because he needs to. Get
He's
that.
already got one and building
got one on the
pylon
bottom right.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, that hurts to watch. Goons are very, very powerful when they have like a large number of them, and they can just avoid taking hull damage. But
It really needs support.
yeah,
Even if it's just a couple zealots. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like he could have done this. Just kind of go inside the third and try to defend and expand.
Look at this. Look at the map right now.
yeah, so this is a Sauron Zerg
See,
Korean
you have
style.
to have Reaver or Archon at this point. I feel like with this many Zerglings, yeah, they're cracked too. It's over.
Zerg can get
I hate this map. TV.
get big enough to a certain point, they can just make
No,
lanes and go out there and
Dreamer!
trade. GG is called. Dreamer taps out and Darkysh takes the series 3-2.
I thought you won this one, man. They've done a
I
few
know.
show matches, and I forgot who won because it's from a while back.
He gave it away in the chat. He said it's already over. Like after the Zergling killed the 2 cannons out of his natural.
Stop giving spoilers, Dreamer.
I know.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
now in his defense though, he does that quite often, and it's not always accurate. Like he's like, "Oh God, this Protoss sucks. He's not going to win this game," and then he ends up winning the game. So I didn't say anything because of that.
Congratulations, Darkysh.
Good job, Darkish. And
You
if you got
win
a new
one
map
year.
and you want Dreamer to test it out, he's very passionate about new maps. Go ahead and ask him. He's on our Discord.
I have a new map.